folks, main man Lucky Lancer for Abzan action. I'm back for some more. Hope you guys are excited for that. I know I am, myself personally. Like I said, my name's Lance, but more importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _ That's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So if you're watching this on Twitch, please start following. Watching this on YouTube, please start subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. So follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and joy. You won't regret it. I always have this disclaimer, though. I am not responsible for sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by a Ragavan, and being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, has nothing to do with me. Just letting you all know. If you want to sue me, get in the back of the line, and I hope you don't spend too much money. So yeah, as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Grixis Shadow, Gruul Pawns, and what you see right now, Abzan. That's right. I will continue to say, if people want to see me play Pioneer or Standard live on stream, just let me know in the comments of this video, and you know, I'm getting some hits where people, yeah, they want to see me play something a little different than Modern, and you know, I don't have a problem with that. I can play Standard, I can play Modern. Standard will be a little weird because I got to play on Arena, so you know, I can't have the same screen layout as you guys all see here, but I do have an Arena screen, but it won't have all the information on the side. You know, how many followers. Not that anyone really cares about that crap, right? But you know, it is there. So yeah, so anyways, guys, hope you guys are excited for that. You know, let's see here. We gotta take a look at the weather. That's always important. Do the weather here. Let's see. Weather for Ravendale. Conditions are partly cloudy. The temperature is 69 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west-northwest at 3 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 58%. So there we go. Looking good. We are still at 32 followers on Twitter. We're still at 276 followers on Twitch. And we still have 451 subscribers on YouTube. So shouts all 32 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 276 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 451 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout to all 7 of my Twitch subscribers who give me a little bit of their hard-earned money. That's going way above me on the Call of Duty. I think anybody who watches any or listens to any of this, it's really awesome. But a very special, you know, shout out to the people who are going above and beyond and adding monetary contributions and support to the stream. I really appreciate that, guys. It's awesome. It's epic. And I never, ever thought anybody would ever care enough to send a little bit of money my way for playing Magic the Gathering. So what do we have here? We got more Abzan. The deck looks a little different than the one I played yesterday. I took out the Doughty Voidwalkers and brought in 2 more Esper Sentinels. And I also took out a Lingering Souls for the 4th copy of Prismatic Ending. This card's been doing really well. I've been really enjoying it. In the sideboard, all I did was took out the Veil Summers, put in 2 Unlicensed Hearse. I didn't think I had enough Graveyard Hate. Like, I knew I do have Graveyard Hate. Doughty Voidwalker's weird Graveyard Hate to me because it's like, it's only good Graveyard Hate if it goes unanswered and you put it down on, like, turn 2. Like, other than that, it's pretty poor Graveyard Hate, in my opinion. And these cards here are Graveyard Hate. This is a pretty weak Graveyard Hate. Not really. I mean, it's about Scavenging Ooze level. It's still not as good as Ooze, but this is actually good Graveyard Hate. So I wanted to have a little bit more, so I brought in the Unlicensed Hearse to complement the Endurances. So we'll see. And Unlicensed Hearse is just a beast. You know, it's an amazing card. Gizball's here, and he redeemed a dab. So here you go, buddy. Hope that was good enough for you. So yeah, we're gonna run some Abzan here and see how I do. But yeah, in all seriousness, if you want to see me play something other than dab it out, I always think of dabbing like or daubing, like bingo daubers. You know, people don't even use that stuff anymore. They all have on machines now for bingo. Very unfun. Very unfun. All right. I like the dabbing. I don't like having the machine do everything for me. Well, before I decide on this hand, which is an interesting looking hand, I do have to reveal the official beverage of the stream, which, you know, is no shock. Everybody knows I've been watching the last couple of weeks that I've been enjoying particularly a couple of flavors, and it's no different today, folks. Folks, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew Red. That's right, Code Red. I just call them Red Dew. I'm really a simple man, so I just say red do, orange do, blue do. You know, this is, again, the do that changed my life. This came out when I was 12, and just the rest is history. Very excited to pop this open. Of course, we all know the official start of the stream doesn't begin until I officially crack open the beverage, which is right now. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it cracked. Oh, God, that's good. Well, I don't know, Gizball, if I can play that list simply because I don't really have Karn the Great Creator anymore. I don't know if you know, it's expensive as hell on MTGO. You know, but the drink that changed your life doesn't exist anymore. Is the King Cobra malt liquor? I'm going to keep. It's a controversial keep, but I'm going to try and tear apart this guy's hand and hopefully find white man along the process. Oh, is this Boros burn? It'd be bad with my Thoughtseize. It's something. Must be goblins. All right, there's a plains. Look at that. So this must be goblins. Vault the old soda. What? I don't remember that one. Yeah, I think we take the goblin matron. Well, I can find prismatic end to get rid of that Aether Vial. They did not reveal a card? Weird. Weird. Okay, I'm just gonna play, yeah, I'm just gonna play, Stoneforge Mystic. Man, Esper Sen, I'll bring 4 of you in, and you're, like, horrible immediately, in the first match. That Cauldron complete. This is the time where they would top deck Munitions Expert, right? This is the moment. Yeah, I remember Vault. Well, that was loud as fuck. This sucks ass as the Snoop. Because they can just Aether Violet in. Gotta hope that, you know, there isn't a Kiki Jiki on top or something. Yeah, I'll Thoughtseize here. Come on, don't do it. Okay, it's Counter Souls. Whew, man, look at that. I got the Bogart in hand. Super gross. Now, they cannot bring in the Sling Gang yet. Man, I wish I would have played Inquisition first, actually, now. I was thinking that maybe I could grab the goblin. What's the goblin that lets them get more goblins? Ringleader. If that was in here with Sling Gang. Yeah, obviously I take Bogart. What the hell's going on out there? Fucking trucks going apeshit out there. Oh, that's what you like to see. This is 7 damage. There you got a little bit of a race going on. So I guess we just swing with the germ and play Goif because he's gonna be able to play the Sling Gang. Yeah, I mean we just gotta do like Goif and Sentinel. Put out blockers and such. Oh my god, come on! Where has been Fatal Push, Prismatic Ending? I mean, there's a lot of things I can do to kill this. Gross, absolutely gross. Yeah, and then he just plays Auntie's Hovel, revealing Sling Gang. Yeah, and then he plays Sling Gang. And he wins the game. How many Kiki Jikis does this deck run now? Exciting news outside of Magic the Gathering, at least for me. Street Fighter 6 had a lot of news today for characters. We already know the entire roster. They leaked the entire roster with what the characters are going to look like, but those artwork, hand-drawn, like, kind of like template art or whatever, they're all accurate so far. But that doesn't show you what the characters actually move and look and what their moves are and everything in actual game. So it was fun today seeing Ken, Dalsum, Blanca, and E Honda. Street Fighter 6 looks like it's going to be one of the greatest games ever, and what I mean by that is they are shoving so much content, so much meaningful content, that I am just extremely stoked. Okay, so I need Plague Engineer, and yeah, Punishment. Esper Sentinel is horrible here. Like, I bring him in and it's like ass. Maybe Vindicate. Like, I guess I could bring a Vindicate in, I guess. Jam is amazing. Turok, I don't think does anything. Yeah, go with that. But I have to make sure I remember to sign up for the beta. I gotta sign up for the beta, like, Mole. You can sign up for the. Wow, that is an exciting hand, right? Both my fucking Cauldron, my Stoneforge Mystic targets in hand. No Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, going to 5. Keeping here. I'm praying. Forest on bottom. Bloomin' Marsh on bottom. We can get there, guys. I just got to find a third land, and we can get there. Yeah, that's pretty good every time you start with Aether Vial in a tribal deck. All right. Let's get Goif going here. A mighty 1-2. Nice. Nice. Love the Mog War Marcher getting played right into the Plague Engineer. Goblin. Sure, make a 1/1 that dies instantly. Swing for 2. Munitions Expert is tougher to do now. They can do it if they have a like a Conspicuous Snoop, and then they can Aether Violet in, you know. Now I need to play Kaya and get rid of this Aether Vial. What? They play Fury and Goblins now? I mean, I guess, yeah. Damn, they actually sided that in against me? What? That's disturbing as fuck. I really need to kill this Aether Vial. Swing for 2. I should have played Thoughtseize first. Bad play. Alright, let's get that Ringleader. Yeah, I should have got 1 more point of damage in. They should be at 15. Where's 4 mana? Exactly X, okay. Right on. Do I try to race them at this point? I mean, I'm probably not, right? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go at them. I can't block so many goblins anyways. I mean, protecting the Kaya doesn't even do anything right now. It just makes Goy smaller. I guess that's not true. I have a Plague Engineer. See if they go after Kaya or me. Got Slinging. Yay! Attack me. Okay. Oh no, 1. Okay. That's so weird. It doesn't say. This is I'm being attacked, and then all of a sudden Kaya dies. Interesting. Well, I guess we blast the Sling Gang here. This is kind of gross with this. Yeah, they're just all different mana. 3, 2, and 4, and 0, so I don't think he'll triple block here, right? Munitions expert? Fuck. Well, hold up. Yeah, it's gonna do 5 damage, so I need to swing anyways. Am I just dead? I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just totally dead because of this Den the Bugbear. Yeah, I can't beat Goblins. I literally can't beat this deck. I can sometimes beat it with Ponza just because Blood Moon is like relatively effective, believe it or not. So just concede. I don't want to play against this fucking shit anymore. I cannot defeat Goblins. Well, I can't beat anything with this deck, to be honest with y'all. I mean, you saw how I literally got nothing. No fatal pushes. You know, got mana screwed there on the dam. I guess I should have just not been attacking, but it feels worthless to sit there and not attack because it's like you know there's gonna mass more goblins, you're gonna get more and more behind. You know, at least put some pressure on them so maybe they don't swing with every fucking goblin they find. You know, but I really don't know how to approach that match. I really don't. Like, especially when I can't find ways to remove the goblins. You know, I mean they fucking found Fury. Can you believe that shit? Alright. No. Oh. Keep and pray. Alright. Blue Marsh. What are we up against? It appears to be black-white taxes? Interesting. What? Ultimate level bullshit. Yeah, I totally deserve that. Drawing land there. It's okay. Gotta make sure I fetch before this Leon Arbiter comes down. Well, he can't even play according to the game right now. The Turok. Yeah, I guess we play this. Is this a black token? White and black, so it cannot block the Turok. Yep. No matter what, I was screwed because if I would have played Windswept Heath first, I couldn't have played Siege Rhino because Concealed Courtyard would come in tapped. I mean, just fuck beyond rational thought again. Do I want to use the Kaya's Guile here, make him sacrifice a creature, and I make a 1/1 maybe? I guess. All right, so we got to make sure we pay the 2. It's just ignore the effect the entire turn. Let's ignore. Let's fetch. So now they can do it again, right? And I can't ignore this one. Yeah, just what the hell is going on here? Yeah, just end up blocking here. Wow, I'm just so dead. I just, what? Again, just so fucked. Just insane. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do, so just let it go, you know? I mean, there's nothing I can do. Okay, well, at least that's helpful. Try to get rid of this Aether Vial. Of course he has a 2-drop, and it's probably Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, it's Doubt the Voidwalker. That's still really bad. Well, I'm just going to die to the Doubt the Voidwalker, unless I can find Prismatic Ending or Fatal Push. Yep. Yeah, I can't use Stoneforge Mystic. I mean, it's just over. I literally can't do anything. Just, I'm fucked again. I mean, just how much can a man be fucked this hard? I mean, this is just an insane amount of fucking. I don't even know what to say sometimes. I mean, it's just like, The man Thoughtseize is out of a Thoughtseize, right? Just damn. Just holy shit, goddamn. Really, that's all I got. You know, these Turoks. I don't think Esper Sentinel's too helpful. Not really into Vindicate or Punishment. It is what we do. This is like Orzhov taxes. Orzhov taxes. Sure. I do have green. Well, he doesn't have. Well, he's got grief. So I mean, we're gonna take Stoneforge Mystic, I guess, and then try to go from here. No grief, huh? What's going on with this Godless Shrine? Did he? Oh, he played that last turn. Grief. Grief exiled the Turok. Lord. And then I need to go. So Goyf survives. I need to go sacrifice. You sacrifice a creature, and I'll make a 1/1 again. Grime plat. Grime climb pathway. Fantastical. Scry's 2 puts one on top, one on bottom. Swing for 4. I wonder, is like an ephemerate or something that he's leaving on top. It might be he'll have to field a rune on top or something too. Or a ghost quarter, I mean. Yeah, ghost quarter. Okay. No swing, interesting. That's a good draw. We know he's got one more. Yeah, let's fatal push. Let's first swing here. See if he wants to double block the Goyf. Absolutely, he says. Boy, I sure am excited to double block, he says. We're going to drag here. That's going to die. Say okay, before damage. Push there. Right on. Good shit. Okay, again. Swing for 4. Takes it all. He does have his tapped. I mean, complete. So now he can destroy my stuff. Wow, he draws a lot of these cards. Okay, I was like, well, I'll just still prismatic end that and bring in the Cauldron. You know, works for me. Yeah, I mean, this seems to be pretty much what I need. The only card would be like Vindicate, which could be okay over Esper Sentinel. You know, I guess. I mean, Esper Sentinel's not doing a lot in this match. Sure. Oh, like Overgrown Tomb? Godless Shrine? I think Godless Shrine. Yeah. Let's see here. Ephemerate, Leon Arbiter, Path Exile, Skyclave Apparition. I think I like taking Skyclave. I mean, I could take Path as well. That's not terrible. And I've got answers to just about everything. I mean, is it safe to leave Ephemerate? Because they can grief and then Ephemerate it. Don't have any black cards though. I'll take Ephemerate. Yep. And then an upkeep. I guess we'll let him draw. And I'm gonna prismatic end that. So Skyclave. It's kind of nasty here because they got both Skyclave and Path. 4 or less. So it doesn't matter with the Siege Rhino, I guess. Sure, I'll just search now. And get Temple Garden. Maybe I should have gotten Batter School there. Yep. What's going on here? Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, get that Stoneforge out of there. That was a close call. Stoneforge with Caller Complete already in hand. Dude, why? Why does that shit happen to me? What? Dude. Now I have no way of getting rid. I mean, I can prismatic end the germ. Bro, why? And if I put out Stoneforge to just path it, right? Oh my god. So many epic fails. I'm surprised I didn't path there. I'm just gonna path exile the germ, I guess. I mean, I'm just super dead. I mean, I can't do anything. Need like prismatic ending like right now. Or that would work too, right? Because I can hit the germ. So yeah, that's not bad. So let's see if I can even figure a way to survive here. They're gonna path to exile, I guess, the Stoneforge. So we got to go black, white, green. I think this works. And then we'll try to, you know, if they, because they'll path. I gotta bring in Cauldron Complete because they'll have to path to exile the Cauldron, right? The germ. So they need to, like... Okay. What is going on here? So I go to 2. I'm going to go back up to 4. God, why wasn't this a... Diocletian's here, and he redeems a sugary beverage. Thank you very much. It is code red today. Red do. God. You know, obviously I play this concealed courtyard. And then I pass and hope they don't have a way to get rid of the batter skull, you know? Oh no. So now they can put on Sword of Fire and Ice to something. Right? Yes. Put it on here, make it 4/4. Okay, it is a 4/4. Effect from red and blue. This is what, black, right? Yeah, black. Nothing, huh? Well, give me something to kill that Leon Arbiter. That's something to kill a Leon Arbiter. There are no more... Well, I need to fail push this first. So... Push. Plus... swing for 4. Play a Siege Rhino. Say go, I mean... Surprised they had Sword of Fire and Ice in here still. Yeah. And they're going to take my Germ token? What good does that do them? I can just add it back to my hand, the Batter Skull. Oh, they take the Kaya. They're afraid of its ultimate. Alright, so we got a 4-4 here. Says whenever comment damage to a player. Okay. I'm just gonna swing at him with the germ and the rhino. I think I'm in good shape, feeling optimistic. Maybe. I don't know. He lets it all go. What? Why? Jesus, I should have swung with everything. What happened here? There's something I'm missing? I don't know, maybe there is. I don't know. That one, I mean, maybe he's got some Wrath of God or something. I don't know. Alright! You can win once in a while. Look at this. White deck taking on a white deck. And it was like fair and all that, you know? It was actually some interesting gameplay. Wow. Alright, well. Any win with Abzan feels like I just won the World Series. But the key there was the top deck of the Fatal Push. I mean, that's what turned the whole game around into my favor, I think, was the Fatal Push, the greatest uncommon ever. Maybe. I don't know. There's probably some pretty good other uncommons. Yeah, what's his name? Dragon Rage Channel's an uncommon, right? I still like Fatal Push. What deck am I going with next week? I don't know. You know, I think I just want to keep taking these beatings with Abzan. I mean, I kind of come in with the idea that Abzan's just, you know, if I win, I win. I don't expect to win. Like, I have zero faith in this deck, but it's definitely a way different way I play because can't lean on Lightning Bolt. You know, I lean so heavily on Lightning Bolt most of the time when I play in Modern. It's like my crutch, you know, find a way to get me to victory. So with this deck, I don't have that. So a lot of times I'm just like, I don't know how I get through this. But I don't know. I mean, you know, people have been, you know, I put up some stuff where people want to see me play Pioneer or Standard, and some people said, yeah, you know, people, you know, I didn't get that many replies, honestly. You know, I got like maybe 4 or 5 of people telling me if they would like to see Pioneer or Standard. I don't want to play Legacy or special. I'm not going to play Vintage, and I ain't going to play Draft. I play Draft when a new set comes out on MTG Arena, and I don't want to stream that because I'm so bad drafting. I'm just not into it, really. I just do it because they give me tokens. But, you know, I may, you know, play Pioneer next week. I don't know. Well, this hand sucks because this Castle Lockwayne is a piece of shit right now. Like, I think this hand is keepable. I'll keep and just try to run off this double Esper Sentinel. Oh, that's the opponent's turn. What's going on? Do I play the other formats when I'm not streaming sometimes? Yes. Yes, that's how I know how to play them. I'm not, like I'm pretty decent at Standard because Standard is, like, you know, it's Standard. Like, there's not that many cards I have to worry about. Like, once you play some of the, why did he not swing? What's happening? What's going on here? Huh? Huh? Yeah, I think we just put out an Esper Sentinel, right? Or do I Prismatic end that? It's kind of rough because if they play a Eidolon here, it's gonna suck. I'm just throwing out an Esper Sentinel. Yeah, that's great when they miss out on a point of easy damage. I don't know how he could get that confused. I've actually done that once myself, I'll be honest. I had a Goblin guy turn one, and I just F6 the whole fucking turn like an idiot because I thought I was playing like... I don't even know. I don't remember what one drops I used to play back in the day. Yeah, I'll take one. And probably an Eidolon now. How'd I know? How did I know? Well, I mean, we play we play this, then we play another one, and yeah, I'll take two. Yeah, it should be. It just depends how well the opponent's deck does. I mean, Burn is like the most incredible deck ever sometimes. I know I've played it before, and I won on turn 3 with Boros Burn. Like, that's insane stuff, but it can and does happen. Um, you know, I'm hoping to get Siege Rhino out eventually. Bit of a slow draw here, but hopefully, you know, they decide to cast some lightning bolts at me or something. If they swing with bolt, I'll double block that Eidolon. I'm more than happy to trade my Esper Sentinels for the Eidolons. Or, I'll 2-for-1 myself, okay? Because I'm a little ways away from the Siege Rhino. No, they just... Sure, I'll take one. I'm at 14. Come on, cast a Boros Charm. Damn it. I want him to cast a Boros Charm all of a sudden. He take 2 damage. I'm not swinging. I'm probably going to have to start blocking here pretty soon. Alright, how about just one more land that I can tap? Like, any fetch land will work. I can get a basic. I'll take 1 damage to play a Siege Rhino, okay? But this matchup can be very easy. I've destroyed him with Abzan, but you know, Burn is a good-ass deck. That's why it's a top 5 deck for like 10 years now. Just, it's good. I like it. You know, it's like one of the few mid-range decks that I legitimately super, super enjoy. Okay. You gonna let me draw? You gotta let me draw at least one. Alright, I get a draw card. Fatal Push. Another different Siege Rhino. Alright, this Rift Bolt's coming, so I probably won't get to draw any, maybe. They're only got 2 cards in hand. Oh, they let me draw. Nice. Appreciate that. I'm at 8. No 3 bolts, please. Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. Quickly, throw yourself underneath this bus. Just heave yourself. Just don't even think about it. Just right under the wheels, head first. Now, please don't have a skull crack in hand. I'm glad this isn't a shock land, by the way. Thank God I found this Indomitable Triumph, too. Makes green mana, guys, for this Siege Rhino. Please work. No skull crack, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why are you sitting there? Making me nervous. No. No. Oh, okay, it's just Boros Charm, guys. I'm just going down to 1, back up to 4. Whew. They got another Boros Charm, I lose. No, don't swing. Don't swing. I always think like, even in there for a point of damage. All right, that's a good sign. Drawing for a card. No Boros charm. Don't do it. What is this? What is this bizarre ass attack? All right, back to 1. Make sure I say okay. Whew, it doesn't even give me the option. And then it's Siege Rhino again. I mean, here we go. I mean, we're in the same position I was. No Boros charm, please. No, I'm not swinging. It's just too risky. Well, I don't really have any more answers here. I guess we just start going nuts with the Siege Rhino. I mean, just please work. And just swing on over. I literally can't cast anything without dying here. I got to discard the hand size. And I guess that'll be Lingering Souls. Because even if I do overload, this thing will still count it because it sees the 2. And same with the flashback, you know, obviously. So yeah, it's got to discard the hand size, and the only thing I can do, like, this is gonna be so rough. Just pray. I mean, I have one more Siege Rhino, and I can still do Batter Skull. Am I dead? What? What? This man just died. Siege Rhino's got trample. What are you doing? What have you done, sir? Sir! You have no cards in hand. Am I missing? There's not a lava... He'd die anyway, so a lava dart in the graveyard. Yeah, I mean, right on, rhinos! Sweet. Hell yeah, brother. Now, I don't have any life gain in the side, so, I mean, I really don't have anything in the side here. I mean, everything's honestly good. The most questionable card would be, like, Lingering Souls. Yeah, do I just run it back? I mean, Thoughtseize. I guess just to be safe, just take out Thoughtseize and bring in Vindicate. Maybe I can hit. Maybe I can hit. You know, their only white source. Sometimes they only have one white source on the field, and maybe I can hit that. You know, that's one of my favorite attacks with Blood Moon. Blood Moon's actually really strong against Boros Burn because they run no basic planes. I mean, they get fucked bad. They get so mana screwed by Blood Moon sometimes. That was interesting. That man almost had the game. If he would have just sat back and done nothing, he would have won. I mean, I doubt I could have gotten out of that. All right, excuse me. Yeah, I'll keep. It's not exactly my favorite hand, but it's playable. Esper Sentinel did good work. You know, last one. Okay, that's the worst possible thing to see from Burn on turn 1, honestly. I don't know. Another different Siege Rhino. Well, now I've got 2 again. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have put out Verdant Catacombs to fetch. Yeah, I was probably wrong. It's taking too much damage. Your Tarmogoyf. I should block here. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh shit! Damn it! Fuck! I messed up. I was gonna block, and that was gonna make Goyf a 3/4 once I got a basic forest, but I messed up bad there. But you know, I can still get a basic forest, play Stoneforge Mystic, get Batterskull. Hope they don't kill Stoneforge Mystic. Not having black mana is pretty rough. But I think it's my best option here. Considering this is mostly a black deck. Yeah, Batterskull. Alright, see if Stoneforge lives. They kept a 1-lander, and so far they haven't found another land on their, their first draw. How angry do you think Angry Dragon 87 was when he got trampled over by a Siege Rhino? He would have won that game, I feel. I don't know, he's at pretty low life. No, I guess not, because... Okay, Prismatic Ending, I'll take. Swings with both. I find a Godless Shrine. Don't really like shocking myself with this Godless Shrine. Goyf is now 4/5. Okay, all right, we're working on it. Play this tapped. Play Goyf. And try to block. And then next turn, fetch for a basic swamp and just start unloading these Siege Rhinos. That's a big old Goyf there. That's a 4/5. Got some heft. Now let's see this Path to Exile. It's like one of the last decks running Path to Exile consistently in the 75. That Orzhov Taxes had Path to Exile in the main. My personal favorite artwork of Path to Exile. Why not fetch for swamp? Because I didn't want to take the shock the next turn off of the Godless Shrine. And now I'm just only drawing fetch lands. So down to 6. Swamp. Siege Rhino. And then do it again next turn. I mean, if I swing here with the Tarmogoyf, the worst thing that could happen, I think, is that they find another land and they play, like, I don't know, Monastery Swiftspear plus Bolt, right? And I go to block with the Rhino. I'm gonna get Cantankerous and Ornery here. I'm gonna swing with this 5/6. Maybe it's wrong. I'm going for it, man. I only have my basic, one basic swamp left. More good stuff. Now, I want a skull crack hiding now. First things first, let's prismatic end this. And we're going to swing here for 9. And then try to kill him with the Siege Rhino. I mean, even if they have a skull crack, they die a Siege Rhino, right? I can't gain life. It doesn't stop them from taking 3 damage. Basic swamp. White, green, black, and get ready. Let it hit the battlefield, dude. Let the Siege Rhino effect kill you. Don't concede. Come on. He's reading this and he's panicking, thinking, is there a way I can prevent damage? What is there to do? You know, I could have almost died there, actually, from a deflecting palm. But, you know, what's going on here? Opponent, why? I don't know. I guess we'll savor this more. I guess I won. I don't know. Because yeah! Skullcrack would have made me go to 5, and they still had lost 3. Siege Rhino! This card's still good. I mean, when it comes down, people aren't happy. I know, because I used to play this at locals just less than a year ago. And people were like, Jesus, the Siege Rhino's kicking ass. It's a 4/5. Like, yeah, you gotta double bolt that thing. It's not as good as it used to be because of Unholy Heat, of course, you know, but not. I mean, how much toughness do you need in this day and age? You can have like 8 toughness, like a fully delved Murktide to fucking survive anything anymore. 1 red takes out like literally every planeswalker except like Karn and Ugin, and takes out almost every creature possible. You know, it's just. It's like, oh man, I gotta get that Ulamog out there to survive these Unholy Heats. It's absurd. Holy Heat is kind of a busted card that no one really talks about. And the reason why nobody talks about it is because there's so much graveyard hate, right? How many times... It's like Drown the Lock, right? How many times have I negated Drown the Lock by Relic of Regeniting? You know? Like, the same thing. I've done that before against Unholy Heat, too. Anything that's a graveyard card is generally seen as okay. If it's just... If it gets its effect from the amount of cards in the graveyard, right? It's when a card is a graveyard card that starts either increasing graveyards or is able to utilize graveyard to further advance another strategy, like Uro. Uro was like, it wasn't the graveyard that was the problem. It was Uro itself, you know? Same with, I guess the only time I can think of where, you know, the graveyard was like, hey, we got to get rid of this card because there's just not enough graveyard hate in the world to deal with this thing. Was like Hogak and then Golgari Grave Troll twice. They had to ban it a second time because, you know, they thought it was okay. They brought it back, and what, they banned within like 6 months. Like, good job, Wizards. Ian Duke. Thank you for making me suffering for 6 damn months to Golgari Grave Troll again for no reason. Zero reason for that. It was just stupid. All right, yeah, I'm gonna keep. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think this might be Living End. Get Godless Shrine and begin the prayers. Start the prayers now. Get the Inquisition going. Third Street Wraith. All right. Okay. Force with force. Well, at least that's okay, I guess. Dude, this man really did not want me inquisitioning. I mean, he's probably got one violent outburst and he's going to run the whole game off it. Well, I guess with that, I almost need to get like Temple Garden. Right? I mean, it really doesn't matter if I get Temple Garden or Godless Shrine again. Just need to find another white source for the dam. Yeah, Temple Garden will be fine. Probably got a Charlotte's Agent. What? How many force negations does this guy have? 3 force negations? So I guarantee you his last 2 cards are land that produces probably red for Violent Outburst and, you know, Violent Outburst. I guarantee you this. There it is. Fetch for a red card. I mean, a red producing land. There you go. And here comes the Violent Outburst. The skill level. Just let me play your deck for you, sir. He really doesn't have that much in there. He's more than I thought. I can revolt push one of these, so that's 4, 7, 10, 11. It'd be at 3. Okay. Well, here we go. There is a shot. I guess I should, no, that's stupid. Let me think. White. I can get a basic swamp still, right? I didn't lose a swamp somewhere. Okay. Okay. Well, he's had a shit ton of force negations. All right, I'll take a living end. That was dumb. They put on the bottom. Put on the bottom. All right, I'm at 3. Here we go. They can't force negation again. I mean, they could have another different counter spell. Overload. Boom. All right, we're still alive. I'm still in this game. Vine outburst off the top for the opponent. No. Well, hot damn. All right, I'm going to get Batter Skull. Maybe it's better to get Cauldron Complete. I don't know. Ah, fuck it. Cauldron Complete. Let's add some pressure to this guy. All right, I'm going to draw a card with this Nurturing Peatland, too. That didn't look good. All right, well. Let's draw a card. Okay, I guess that's more insurance. I do enjoy that. Swinging for 1. I'm playing the big old Goyf. It's almost a 2-turn clock. I guess it is a 2-turn clock. Yeah, they're at 12 now. Alrighty. No! God! They did have Violent Outburst on the top, of course. Very fun. Okay, we need Dranith, Unlicensed Hearse, Endurance, just a lot of cards that are just... Prismatic Ending is horrible. Fatal Push is generally pretty bad. I mean, once in a while you saw me get lucky there. People love playing this type of deck, Diocletian, because it's just, you know, there's really no lines you take. You know, I've talked to guys about this at locals that play living in Team of Rhinos. They're like, yeah, I just like sitting down and just, you know, I know what my strategy is. I know what the end game looks like. It's not like the decks I like playing where it's like every game is really unique and like we're trying to figure out where to block and what card to thought seize and do I fatal push this or do I wait with the fatal push another creature? What creature has more value at the moment? You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, guys, you know, I mean, there's just, to me, it's just not very fun, but I don't know. It's just, it's sad, I think. Yeah, it's not my style. I'll never play a deck like this. I like, you know, thinking and trying and shit. This is probably too slow. Right? I mean, do I mole looking for a better graveyard than hate than Kaya? Probably. I'm just gonna keep just because this guy forced negation me like 3 times, well 2 times technically, but he had 3 of them, and it's just, you know, don't want to mole. I've made the mistake before about moling down to find like Relic of Regendus or something, right? And they just have grief already, or they have force negation. So I found some grave hate that may be enough because they may keep a clunky hand or things might not go as intended for the opponent. So, you know, we'll go with this. Ideal MTG is mid range. I agree. I think that's how they designed the game originally when they came up with the game, and you know, they just things got out of control. All right, gonna get Cauldron complete. I always go for the Cauldron complete. Just it makes the opponent panic. You know, you gotta deal with me right now. I should be okay as long as I have a force negation. And let's see if they do. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, yeah, attack. Of course, I find Street Wraith. Yeah, there's no way to win now. I can't even block the Street Wraith. Sure. What the fuck? Uh, dead. I mean, it's like nothing I can do. Yeah, it's completely dead. Looks like they had another counter spell there. Just a fury. Oh no, okay. I can't even damnation. I haven't found another source of white, so yeah, I can't block Street Wraith. It has Swamp Walk. I can't really use Unlicensed Hers because Goif. And of course, there it is. If this was a concealed courtyard, I might still be in this game, but unfortunately, it's not. So there's a loss. All right. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a second. Gonna go check on the dogs. Hopefully, I'm gonna try and finish this league. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a sec. All right, guys, let's try this. I'm going to try and get the 2 and 3, or I mean the 3 and 2. But I have already won 2 matches, which is pretty good for this deck, considering it's had 4 1-4s in a row, I think. Or is it 5? 5 1-4s in a row. No, that can't be right. It's gone 5 of 6 times, gone 1 and 4. The other time was a 2 and 3. So, hopefully get that 3 and 2. Honestly, the deck isn't doing terrible. I mean, it's so tough to find ways to stabilize and come from behind and put the opponent on their ass. I mean, it's really tough to do that. Here it's almost too fair, right, in this day and age. But try. All right. Yes, I'd like to go first. Sure. Hopefully I can find a Tarmogoyf or something. Okay. Lightning Bolt myself. Oh, good. It's Indomitable Creativity. I'm really excited to see this. Pretty rough. Just take creativity. That's right, another deck that just, you know, really brings out the best in players. So they're going to spell pierce my other Thoughtseize. I would assume terrible draw. As bad as it gets. I'm going to pass and see if they want to ice one of my lands next turn. I mean, yeah, I run this out. I mean, they will be able to leyline binding it. Oh, they fire it instead. Okay. Two spell pierces. Boy, that is exciting. I guess I'll take the leyline binding. I keep casting cards, you know, so I only having 2 lands. My only play to really make would be Kaya's Guile. All right. Do nothing. See what they do. What's going on? Why are they not getting Dwarven Mine? There it is. They found it now. So I need to do Kaya's Guile right now. Because otherwise they're going to make 3. You know, they'll have this, and they'll have tap this, make 3, and then do Indomitable Creativity. How much is Indomitable Creativity? 3 and X. I guess I can't do that. They could do... Yeah, we still want to do it now. You want to sacrifice a creature, I gain 4 life. I mean... Yes. The 1/1's going to matter too much. I can make even more with Lingering Souls. Oh, they found a 3rd Spell Pierce. Alright. Alright. Well, I can do one now. Yeah. I take the 2, go to 8, then I got to go to 7. I guess I'll take it because if they do Indomitable Creativity, there's a chance that I may draw off this and get Damn or something to kill the Archon of Cruelty, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Need a lot of help. I guess I can play Siege Rhino now. Not that any of this really matters. They do one, make another one here. 3, 2. Yeah, I guess that's what they want to do with the sure. We'll do Siege Rhino. I now have the life lead. We'll sit back and see what they're up to. Probably Indomitable Creativity, right? They do Reflection onto the Dwarf token. And then, oh, never mind. They got even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. They have 6 left if they copy a Dwarf token. And yeah, they can do 3. So yeah, I mean, they if they got it here, they got it here. They may not even copy the Dwarf. Yeah, they're just going to do 2. So they want to pay. They actually paid for the Esper Sentinel. Of course, I don't have Damnation mana again. I mean, just so impossible. Yeah, it just does it again, right? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's got haste too, so it's not legendary. So yeah, it works. Okay. Well, it's always fun, isn't that always exciting, guys? Do I even have anything? Maybe Vindicate to try and hit some lands. I could bring this in to try and hit. I mean, Vindicate also works on the Fable, right? Kotaku's War Wage could hit the treasure tokens they like to make. Of course, we don't know if they're. I didn't see any black mana, so I don't think they're trying to get things out of the graveyard. Um, what's really bad here? Anything? I mean, I guess Lingering Souls could be questionable. I think Ending's all right. Maybe Kaya Orzhov Usurper. I don't think so. Indomitable. I've typed this card so many times on here. There's so much fucking text on this card. No, it reveals. It does not cast. It says that can't cast. So it doesn't work against like Aether Vial. It won't work against Creativity. It does not cast. Just puts it on the field. I mean, Lingering Soul seems pretty rough. The Kaya Orzhov Usurper can't really do much either. And this. I mean, I could try it. Like, I mean, how cute am I getting here? Trying to get through those treasure tokens, but you didn't even make one last game. I'm just gonna submit like this. I mean, just whatever. Sure. No, only mulligans. That's always good for me. I got this must discard. That overgrown tomb. Always Inquisition for Thoughtseize. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be holding the Thoughtseize for a little bit at least. I'll hold it for one turn. This is the only deck in Modern playing this new Leyline card, right? I don't think I've seen it in any other deck. I like that card a lot. It's just, you know, I mean, you got to have Domain up the ass for it. Which some of these decks do have, so, you know. Godless Shrine. All right, cool. We're working on it, guys. We're trying to get the Siege Rhino. All right, one more land for Siege Rhino, unless it's Concealed Courtyard or something. Esper Sentinel. That is an 18-turn clock. 17 now. It's a 17-turn clock all of a sudden. All right, he starts swinging for one with this thing. There is the Concealed Courtyard. Yeah, swing for one. Get in there. Sure. The immense fear of Esper Sentinel. Only 16 more swings. At 15, we're working it. All right, so this is probably creativity here. I'm guessing. No. Swing for one. It's not a lot I can do. I mean, so if I vindicate a land, like that proving ground would be the best target. It doesn't really matter. Swamp Mountain Island, right? Swamp Mountain Forest, so it does matter. Yeah, that's the Jund one. So they have a mine in, they play it, they can still just go nuts. So if I kill this, I play another one that's 5 mana. It makes a dwarf. They can play it, pay the tax. I think I just want to play Siege Rhino. Just put more pressure on him, make him have it. You know, get him down to 11. The only way this goes really wrong is with Prismari command. Because that'll make him have a treasure token, which lets him get another. They may not care about paying the tax on Espersen. I wouldn't. They tap. Okay. You get to draw a card here. That one extra draw will win them the game. That happens to me so many times. Like, they got one extra draw. It was everything they needed. Like, a golden top deck. They gathered all 7 Dragon Balls and wished for the goddamn, you know, card they needed. It looks like they got it. Yeah, Transmogrify. So this lets me choose which one. I will sacrifice this. I will discard my Prismatic Ending. I will play my Swamp. It actually wasn't a bad draw. Because if they're holding up a spell... No, this is a... Yeah, never mind. Get this shit out of here. It could have been a Veil of Summer. I swing for 4. They have another different Dwarven Mine in hands. If they're holding another Endowment Creativity or Transmogrify, I'm just pretty much dead. Yep. A 1 mana Chain to the Rocks. Right? Is that the card I'm thinking of? Chain to the Rocks? What happened to that mono white Pioneer deck that had, like, you know, that I don't even remember the name of the cards, but it was pretty popular for a while. All right, they probably top deck there. That's what I'm talking about, right there. Hell yeah! Give me that land, the Tarmogoyf. On 1 ice, they find their card they need. Just unreal. Like, what do you gotta do to win? Well, I've already lost a Vindicate and a Dam. I still have 1 more Vindicate and 1 more Dam. There's really no point in playing the Goyf, right? There's just none, because it's going to get sacrificed. No matter what, I lose here. I'm basically in an unwinnable situation. Just pass. I have 1 more draw, maybe, to find Dam or Vindicate. And it's just the end of the game. I mean, so... You know, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Land. Oh my god, it's Vindicate. I can get through a Spell Pierce. I have enough mana here to get through a Spell Pierce. Work. Yes! We're still in it! Delaying the inevitable as long as I can. I'm gonna fight hard for this. Hats off. Hats off. What the hell? Why is this so small? There we go. I like about that size. Well, I mean, I tried, guys. I did everything I could there. I mean, the deck tried to help. It really did. I mean, you could tell the deck was like, here, take this Vindicate. Try to win a game. Try to get a 2 and 3, you know? I mean, but no, just the opponent's decks are just fucking brutal all the time. Well, I consider this a successful league with Abzan. I went 2 and 3. I got half my points back, half my money back. That is amazing. Like, this is finally, that is 2 out of 7 leagues in the last week and a half or so that I have gotten a 2 and 3. The other ones all been 1 and 4. I haven't gone 0 and 5 yet. I've gone 1 and 4 in all the other ones. I do always manage to win one match, but geez, man, oh my, I just can't believe, you know, how they're able to find, you know, Indomitable creativity every turn. Like, just, oh well. Good times were had by all. Maybe not. I don't know. So let's do some shout outs here before I get off. Let's see here. We got shout outs to Diocletian, Gizball11, and the MTG bot and the Nightbot for keeping me company. Thank you very much. If you watch us on Twitch, consider following. Watch us on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter, too, for that Bluebird action. That'd be great if you want to do that. If you don't, I don't blame you. Social media is generally a cesspool, and at the very most benign way of putting it, a massive circus where the clowns are laughing, yet they're on fire. It's very confusing when you look at that. Like, man, that guy's hurting bad, but he's giggling. I don't understand this. Wasn't that the thing in The Joker, right? That movie, The Joker, with that Phoenix guy, Joaquin Phoenix or something? Like, I watched that movie and I was like, this movie is literally like Falling Down and what's the movie with Charles Bronson? Death Wish, right? And it's just like, why is everyone think this movie's amazing? This movie came out like literally 30, 50 years ago, right? Falling Down came out in 93, I think, with Michael Douglas. Great movie. And then Death Wish came out in like 77 or something. Like, guys, this movie was already made just because it's got Batman in it, you know, like, you know, it's just, it doesn't make it better. Like, I was not impressed. I thought it was very strange. Falling Down's a great movie. It's a movie that, you know, just like how Joker was a movie where they were concerned about people that had, you know, some form of, you know, mental illness or manic depression or something, would go see that movie and maybe do something bad because they're inspired by the events in the movie. There's the same thing in Falling Down and Death Wish, you know, where people are like, you know, it was Death Wish, right? With Charles Bronson, they made 5 of them. I'm pretty sure it was Death Wish. But yeah, Taxi Driver, that's another one. Yeah, that's another good example too of just movies where people decide that they've had enough. It's supposed to be a fantasy movie for you, the viewer, as what would happen if you finally snapped, right? If you just said enough with enough, I'm going to take this into my own hands. Even though Joker, I think that like it was more, it was worse in terms of morals because this guy, the Joker, was going to turn into a supervillain, right? You never got the feeling that Michael Douglas's character was going to turn into a supervillain. Not that supervillains are real in real life in the movies that I'm talking about. Death Wish and Falling Down were like set in some sort of comic book universe. You know, they're set in real life. And, I mean, some of those scenes in Falling Down are like iconic to me. You know, the scene where he goes and sees that Nazi inside that surplus military store. There's one in Spokane on the other side of the state that I've been into because they used to always have like a big magic tournament in Spokane. I don't think they do anymore. No, they do. I just don't go to it anymore. It's only once a year. It used to be twice a year. There's a military surplus store over there in Spokane, and the guy that owned it was just like that guy in Falling Down. It was crazy. I was like, holy shit, this guy's real. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy Joker. Right, yeah, I mean, they're movies that are supposed to be like, you obviously know what he's doing is wrong. Like, there's no reason, like, the beginning of the movie, he attacks that Korean guy in the convenience store because he's charging too much for a can of Coke. Like, you know, that, I understand that. I've been to gas stations before where I go and get, like, a thing of Twinkies, and instead, they're like $1 at Walmart, but at this convenience store, this Arco or 7-Eleven, the guy behind the counter is charging $4, and you're like, wow, I guess for convenience I gotta pay, you know. But you don't go and smash up his store for and he pays him what he thinks is right. And Yeah, yeah, he does. He levels up. Yeah, he goes from a baseball bat to an Uzi to an RPG. And he would have killed if he didn't have that squirt gun at the end. If that was a real gun, he would have got the shot off first on who was that? That old man who's really old now. Robert Duvall. He actually got him beat. He had his kid's squirt gun, and he had him beat on the draw. And he's like, "Huh, I would have beat you if it was real," you know. And it's a sad movie, but at the same time, you're like, dude, you just the one that I don't feel bad for. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't feel bad for. Is that old man on the golf course that just tries to hit him in the head with the golf ball because he's walking on his course, and he shoots the tire out of the golf cart, and the guy has a severe heart attack and dies. It's like, well, that guy, why would you try to hit a guy in the head with a golf ball? Just because he's walking on your private yuppie golf course. I mean, that's so brutal. But it's a great movie. You just got to realize it's a movie. If you're watching that and you're getting inspiration, that's a problem. That's not how you behave. This is a fantasy movie. But yeah, it's tough for me to watch just because it's like you understand where this guy's coming from, how messed up, how you just get to sometimes in your life you get into a string of just bad events over and over again. When it rains, it pours, right, as they say. And luckily I'm not in that. My life's the best it's ever been. I just had new twins. Me and my wife are like inseparable. I got good income. I everything's going on great in my life. So Magic the Gathering is the worst part of my life a lot of times, and it's still not that bad. And I say that because I don't win enough, right? But that movie, yeah, it's like it's tough to watch because you understand his feelings and his frustration and everything, but it's just what he does isn't right. Oh yeah, yeah, that's actually happened to just about everyone. I think that's part of the reason why the movie was so popular too. Was that scene was because people understood that. I've actually had that happen where I go to like McDonald's. That actually just happened to me not that long ago. I went to McDonald's and it was like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and I thought they had breakfast all day, at least a semi-breakfast all day. I was like, hey, do you guys serving breakfast? They're like, no, we stopped serving at 10, and it was like 10:30. I'm like, fuck. So, all right, guys, I got to get going here. That's enough rambling about Death Wish and stuff, which I will say one more thing about Death Wish. Charles Bronson was in 5 Death Wish movies. Okay, and the last Death Wish was called Faces of Death, right? And he was like an elderly grandpa going through the mall mowing down thugs with a shotgun. It was ridiculous to watch. It's like 1993 or something. He was also in a movie called Death Hunt, right? I mean and then he was in another movie called Death Something. I gotta look that up. I've seen the movie too. The beginning of this movie is so violent. The other movie, Charles Bronson, it's in the 80s. Charles Bronson. No, Death Hunt was after. Was after. Death Hunt's in the 80s. Damn it, where I need to find the 80s. Death Wish 2. Messenger of Death. There we go. Messenger of Death. So yes, he was in 5 Death Wishes. Death Hunt. Death Wish 5, by the way, is called The Faces of Death. And he was also in Messenger of Death. And then he was in an episode of a show. I cannot remember the name of the show, but the only episode he appeared in was called The Tree of Death. So this was all coincidental. Charles Bronson was not looking for movies and stuff with the word death in it. He's just always being cast in these things with death. It's so weird. And that Messenger of Death in '89 has one of the most violent openings I've ever seen in a movie, where it's a Mormon family, a polygamy family, where this guy has like 10 wives. And this dude walks in with a shotgun and murders all of his pregnant wives and just shoots them all in the stomach and stuff. It's crazy. They would never allow a scene like that in a movie anymore. You can't have a scene like that anymore. It's fucking brutal. I mean, only the 80s would have scenes that violent, where it's just like they'll show extreme violence in movies now, but it's like, extreme violence to, bad guys. You know, they're not going to let you show a movie where a guy just walks in and brutally murders a bunch of young pregnant women. They're just not going to allow that anymore. So it's an insane start to a movie. And it's honestly a pretty bad movie, in my opinion. Most Charles Bronson movies are pretty rough. You got to be a Charles Bronson fanatic to like them. But it is fun in some ways to watch an elderly man just murdering people. Like, Rambo makes more sense. The guy's like ripped. He's a Vietnam combat veteran, a Green Beret. You know, he's pissed. Charles Bronson's an old man with a mustache. I just don't get it. But anyways, that's enough Charles Bronson. But that's an interesting fact for you guys out there. Check it out. 5 Death Wishes. Faces of Death is the 5th one. Death Wish. I already said that. Death Hunt and Messenger of Death. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And those movies are so bizarre once you get past the second one. The third one, it's the third one, right, where Charles Bronson teams up with the sheriff or something. They're just running down the street like Final Fight Double Dragon style, just taking out like punks. It's so weird, but so awesome. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. That's a lot of rambling there for me. I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for more Abzan action. Maybe I can get a 3 and 2. And I might play more Abzan next week. We'll just see how I feel. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And everybody stay safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. Maybe treat them to a Death Wish marathon. Just all 5 of them. Just line them all up and say, honey, we're going to enjoy some Charles Bronson tonight. We're going to watch 5 Death Wishes. They're not that long of movies. I think you can watch all 5 in less than 10 hours. So, yeah. All right, Diocletian, glad you're to be around there. Good games, good film talk. Yeah, indeed. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you all. Hopefully tomorrow, all right? Peace!